For this lesson, we're going to continue to compare and match our groups to see if we have the same amount, if we have equal amounts, or if we have greater than one another. Now, the word greater means if I have more of something. So we're going to see if we have the same amount or more of something in this lesson. So our I can statement is, I can tell whether one group is greater, more, in number than another group. So we have my friend Marta again, and she is at the park. So her teacher has brought some balls for them to play with at recess. So it looks like she has brought some basketballs and soccer balls. And Marta wants to know if she has more soccer balls or if she has greater basketballs. So I'm going to draw my line to help me compare and match to see if I have more of one another or the same. So remember when we were talking about drawing our lines, I'm not going to draw a line from this basketball all the way to this soccer ball because it's going to get a little messy and I might lose count. So what I'm going to do is draw a line to my closest soccer ball. So from this basketball to this soccer ball, they're pretty close. I'm going to draw a line from this basketball to this soccer ball, this basketball to this soccer ball. Oh, and I notice that I have one soccer ball left. So this tells me I have more soccer balls than I do basketballs. So I'm going to circle my soccer balls to show that I have more, a greater amount than I do basketballs. Moving on to our guided practice. So Marta was rearranging her groups and seeing if it still comes out the same. So right here, she organized her soccer balls at the top and then put her group of basketballs at the bottom. So she still drew her lines and she noticed that she still has more soccer balls than she does basketballs. So she moved them around and tried again. She put all of her soccer balls on this side and then all of her basketballs on this side. And she drew a line to compare and match to see if she has more soccer balls than she does basketballs. So she drew a line, drew a line, drew a line, and she noticed that she still has more soccer balls. Then she moved them all over the place and see if it would still work out. So she drew her line from her soccer ball to the basketball, soccer to the basket, soccer to the basketball, and then she still could see that she has more soccer balls than she does basketballs. So she drew a big old circle to show she has greater the amount of soccer balls. So we're going to do this guided practice together before you work on the worksheet on your own. Okay. So I have some tennis balls and I have some footballs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to match my groups. So I'm going to draw a line from my tennis ball to the football, tennis ball to the football. And I notice I don't have any more footballs to connect. So this tells me since I have 2 more tennis balls than I do footballs, I'm going to circle the tennis balls because I have a greater number of tennis balls than I do footballs. Moving on to number 2. I have some bowling balls and I have some hockey pucks. So I'm going to draw my line from my bowling ball to a hockey puck, bowling ball to the hockey puck. And I noticed I do not have any more bowling balls to connect. So this tells me that I have more hockey pucks than I do bowling balls.